So my concern that how will I maintain my family, how will I earn a living, how will money come in? This all our life is taken over by material concerns and desires, but we do not have that for the Lord, and we do not think how we can attain this. So we can do this by sadhu sangha. Only just 1 second, 1/11th of a second. So if we can think of the Lord or His devotees for that period of time, then we can attain our perfection and attain all mystic powers. What is that? To attain the lotus feet of the Lord, of Govinda. All the sufferings of the material world will be vanquished by serving Govinda's lotus feet. Some serve their body, some are serving their mind, or some are serving Govinda with their body, and some are serving Govinda with their mind. If somebody says they are not serving, this is a lie. This is totally false. Everybody is serving some way or another in the material. This is the material seva, service, or serving the illusory energy, Maya. By performing bhajan, the limbs of bhakti towards the Lord, we can absorb ourselves in our ultimate benefit. Do not have any expectations on this material world. Unhappiness will come. It will come automatically. But do not worry for this. Our desires are not being fulfilled. The living entities involve themselves in many different types of activities and become frustrated when they're not achieving their goals. There is dissatisfaction because the desires are not fulfilled. Forgetting the Lord, we are serving the illusory energy. Krishna Boli Say Jivanad. Forgetting the Lord, we are serving the illusory energy. We are engaged in the service of the illusory energy. So we are suffering the threefold miseries: adhidaivika, adhibhautika, adhyatmika. Adhibhautika meaning from the other living entities. Adhyatmika, by those by the mind. What is the suffering of the mind, because the mind is always concerned about so many issues, concerns. But if we get absorbed in these concerns, then we will suffer. But if we want to come out of that, then we have to call out to Lord Hari and be concerned about how to serve. Then the Lord will be pleased. But still, this is not easy. It's not. It's foregoing the pleasures of the senses. But these impressions from past life are very, very deep.
Oh, no, I'm not coming. So once she's little, you know, those little caterpillars like really tiny. But I'm not going to put them. They're really tiny, you can only see very, very close, like little green ones.
So it's this path is very slippery. So the jiva is wandering eternally in this cycle of repeated birth and death, sometimes in the higher planetary systems, sometimes in the lower hellish planetary systems. And sometimes they enter the hellish planets. But for unlimited time. We are, because we want to become the das of Maya, Maya das. It's said that traversing this material world, we become the servants of Maya. It's like the ghost has possessed us.
I try. It's not too much.
We will identify with that ghost. What is the name of that ghost? In this way, we have forgotten the Lord and forgotten our true identity. So we have to be very careful. Who am I? We need to ask. Where have I come from? And where am I going? We will try and understand. What is your name? Vishwanath Das. Is this the name of the body or the name of the soul? What is the identification of the soul? One is grihe, one is grihi. The one who lives in the home is called grihi. We say that this house is mine. But who is living in that house? It's the grihi. This body is the griha, and the person residing in the body is the grihi. We do not give the identification of the self, the true self. We give the identification of the body. When you say, I am coming, who is this I? Rise, O sleeping soul. Try. One person who is lying down and pretending to sleep. It's not possible to wake them up. But one who is sleeping and is aware, it can be woken up. Like Ravan and Kumbhakarna, they performed worship of Brahma. Ravan asked for the benediction of immortality. Brahma said, I cannot give this benediction. Whatever is created must also be annihilated. This is the philosophical conclusion. Where there's no creation, there's no destruction. This is also the condition of the soul. The soul is not being created, it's eternal. So there's no destruction of the soul in this conclusion. Maybe some time, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, they will have to die. Because they have, the body will have to die. In this way, the Shastra is saying, where there is creation, there is destruction. The Atma is eternal, immortal, because it is not created, therefore not destroyed. But what about is the soul? The Lord saying that living entities are part and parcel of me. Can I give it a rest? Can I pause?
Shall I do it?
Pause. Pause now.
But then also here.